And we're back. Yay! You gotta love those intermission breaks here and there. So we will go off of you guys exiting the town, exiting Peaches town. And you guys do travel for quite a bit to get to this forest area where Travis mentioned that there's Mickey mentioned that there was a cave nearby that should have some worthwhile combatants for y'all to fight. So this is gonna be fun. You guys go up about a steep hill before it plateaus back to a solid surface. Solid flat land surface. You guys see some trees. You can see a mountain not too far from you guys, and you can kind of hear noises around. But go ahead and make me a perception check.
Sorry, I just got off the phone with the PD. What did you say?
Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Perception.
I see nothing.
That one. Yeah.
9.
I had a 2.
Wait, is my perception a 9? I rolled a 5. A natural 5. But yep. I chose to be proficient in perception, so 9.
I love it.
You don't really see much room at all.
It's like that one comic of
much.
Man, I think I feel like there's something around us. Nah, there couldn't be anything around us. We would know.
We're just in the woods, like randomly walking.
I keep looking back to see like if one of the adventuring groups is like following us, and like I'm just too fixated on that.
Yeah, you're fixated on that. So you guys again, you guys don't see anything. It's nice, quiet. You guys do know some like furry animals nearby. Just doing their daily business, doing their natural life. If you guys were to kind of get closer to like a deer or something, it would run off. Let's go ahead and do initiatives. Because you know damn well there's going to be combat.
Now, question for you. Earlier in the pub, I cast mage armor on myself. Did that wish take that off?
Yeah, it took everything off.
Okay.
But you still have that spell.
Yeah, no, I know. I just didn't know if it took it off already. I got 17 on my initiative.
Okay.
Okay, I like my background more now.
I got an 8.
Oh, that's nice. Dope.
That is the opening for Wicked.
Nice.
Initiative 11.
Okay, and then your enemy's initiative is going to be 12. No, sorry, 15.
Still in the same spot.
All right, so you guys, approach. You guys get into this little to kind of remind Travis, since he was doing something. As you guys left, you guys traveled for quite a bit, at least 2 hours, from to where the town is to get to the forest and to get up. Little Timmy Tanner Turner kind of give you a gist of where it is. So this is why you guys are traveling. You're looking for the key markers that he pointed out. So it takes a bit. You guys start to go up the hill, and then it plateaus back into a flat land. And you see some trees. And that's about it. So you're in the right area. You just need to go ahead and just find the cave entrance. And you should be good to go. So right now I have Travis, I have Mickey leading, followed by the other two right behind him. And that's good to say?
Yeah.
Biggie take London damage.
Okay. So I'm going to move Mickey about 30 feet forward, if that's okay. And then I'll move the rest, and I'll keep you guys 5 feet apart from each other.
Yes. This good. Good plan.
Right.
Flying V.
So Mickey will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Everyone
What time of
else.
day?
It's getting dark. Actually, probably arrived in the afternoon. So yeah, it's about like 4:30 probably. So it's still daylight. So we're good.
Also important to note, I have a torch.
Yes, I handed you the torch.
Yes, you gave me torch, and I have yet to let go of it. I may drop it once I actually need to swing at something, but I have a torch in hand.
If you don't need it now, I can hold on to it. I have a place in my bag for it. If you don't want to continue to hold on to it.
Okay, and then I toss it to you.
So as you toss it to him, and you're looking to toss it to him, the ambush happens. Dun dun dun. And about 5 kobolds spring from the tree and impaled Mickey with daggers. Let's see if they hit though. Don't give me that look. What? Kobolds are nice to use. I can use a lot of them this time.
Oh no, this is Mickey looking at the kobold, not Travis looking at Peter.
Okay, I was about to say what? Kobolds are nice to use.
No, it was not to Peter. It was to the kobolds.
Okay.
I'm just really good at role playing.
I'm just really good at my job. So there'll be 2 that lands in front of you. The rest is one's gonna land, in front on the side of the bard, and then on the back side of Mickey as well. So pretty much almost all the enemies are within 5 feet of you guys. All right, so we'll do the 5 kobolds. They do have flanking. So we'll do this one at a time. Does wait for it, a 12 hit?
No.
Alright, so that's the first attack. So that's one of them. 21.
Hits.
Okay, so that's 2. 18.
Hits.
That's 3, so 2 more. 22.
Hits.
And last one. And 22.
Hits. So 4 hits.
4, yeah. So these kobolds have like a mixture of color, They look like your standard red kobolds, but it looks like a mixture of arcane blue is just like around their face as like a war tattoo, and kind of inspiring down their necks as well. So my arcane people, and even Travis, even Mickey, you guys can make a knowledge arcana if you want.
I rolled a natural 2.
10.
Okay, so 2 and 10 won't do it.
13.
I was gonna say.
Unfortunately, 13, not quite. So, Travis, Mickey, do you want me to give you damage all together or one at a time?
All together because I'm not raging right now.
Okay.
Because it's that surprise round.
10-4.
I'm just hoping it won't kill me.
It shouldn't. Because your HP is like, what, 60 something?
It's 55.
55, okay. So 2 4s. Okay. $16 points of damage. So they all jump down and just, and they all look at you with like these like Joker-esque smiles. And one of them will go, "What are you talking about? What are you giving me, double?" I'm kidding. He doesn't say that. I just wanted to see if I can get a laugh. He was a mayor all along. He was a mayor.
I was wondering why I couldn't understand. It was because he was a kobold all along.
The mayor is 5 kobolds in a trench coat.
Mickey has cracked the code. He is the world's greatest detective.
You totally are.
Next one shot, Mickey. We're gonna do a Clue X game where Mickey's a detective.
What are his chances? Pretty meek.
Yeah. All right. So now we go to the top of the initiative. Who is at the top of the initiative?
Mr. I'ma kill the entire tavern. Fuego.
Excellent.
So Frago, you have no enemies around you. You have one enemy in a 5-foot range of you.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself, so that would be like my action.
Correct.
And that'll be it. Unless I can do another action, which I don't think I can. But
No, unless it's a bonus action, yeah. Unless you have
I don't know that I have a bonus action. So
can you fire Eldritch Blast as a bonus action or no? Or can you cast Mage Armor as a bonus action?
Where would I see that? Because I don't see it.
It should be in the spell description.
So, or you can also go to actions, and it will tell you if something is a bonus action or not.
True.
Or actually, it might not. Oh, no. Look at the spell. It'll say as a bonus action. So take a look at Mage Armor and take a look at like Eldritch Blast and whatever else.
Bless you.
May the Raven Queen bless you.
I see no ravens.
Exactly, my friend. You'll get to meet her soon, though.
Okay.
I don't see that I have a bonus.
Yeah. So
which is fine.
Yeah. So I know if you click on shield, it will say casting time, like 1 reaction. It might say it there. So look at the casting time. If it says like bonus action, reaction, or 1 action, then you can do it. I don't know if you have any spells that are of that nature just yet.
I don't think I do.
Okay. So that'll be fine.
I'll keep looking though, but I don't think I do.
Okay. All right. So then, after you,
we'll be the kobolds.
the kobolds. They're going to stab the big guy again before they get slaughtered.
Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
An 8? Does an 8 hit?
No.
Okay. Nope. That 15 doesn't hit, right?
No, 15 is my armor class.
Okay, so 1 will hit. So out of 2 attacks, 1 hit. 3 attack. Third attack. It's a crit. We'll leave that there. So that's 3. He is 4. 16 will hit. And then last one. 18 will hit. Okay, so 4 hits again.
Can you do the crit by itself?
Absolutely. Do you want the crit first or last?
Last.
Okay, so 3 will hit. So this is going to be the 3 normal attacks. This is 3, 4, 5. 11. Bless you.
Okay, and then the crit by itself.
Then the crit is going to be, where are you? Okay, so that's not bad. 9. The crit is 9 by itself.
This is not the time to do that, so I will just take it.
All right.
I could have used Stone's Endurance, but I am deciding not to.
Bless you.
I'm bloodied.
All right. So these kobolds are acting like, very of a military tactic of like kind of guerrilla-esque style warfare.
Tactics.
Yeah, pretty much pack tactics. Which you guys fought plenty of pack tactic creatures before. Either these kobolds are getting really lucky in their hits, or something might be in the air that's off, or the fact that they have arcane, residue.
These are probably kobolds that know what they're doing.
Yeah. All right. So
Usually
after the
kobolds
kobolds,
do know what they're doing when it comes to this.
yeah. So who is next after the kobolds?
Miki.
So you guys see as just a bunch of it is a bunch of piercing from these weapons, and then there's actual blood starting to pour out. Probably the lowest that Mickey has ever been with you guys in terms of like health. So he's fucking furious. He's gonna use his bonus action to rage. And then he gives out this big bellowing, pulls out the great axe and swings.
Yeah.
And this will be a reckless attack.
Oh my.
Natural 20.
Oh shit.
And this is one right in front of me. You motherfucker.
Roll a 12, roll a 12, roll a 12, roll a 12.
Savage attacker. I get to re-roll my damage and take the higher of the two. The higher of the two was unfortunately a 6. 6, 12, 19 points of damage to the first kobold.
That definitely kills it.
And then I look to his buddy right next to him. And I use my second attack. Reckless. Oh, only a 14.
14 hits.
Just kobolds, dude.
Minimum damage. Which is
Gonna be 8 because your unarmed
8.
strike is 8. Yeah.
8.
Kills it.
And then I turn to the others and goes, "Who's next?" That ends my turn.
Yeah.
That is me.
Alright, so after Bloody Mickey,
That will be me.
okay, you have one in a 5-foot radius of you.
1 in a 5-foot radius, and then like, how far am I away from Miki and the other 2 remaining kobolds?
So Mickey and both your other companion are about 10 feet from you. So there is one 5-foot square in between each of you. So Mickey's in front, while the warlock's on the left. You have one kobold and kind of in the middle of them.
Am I able to position myself on the other side of this kobold so that way like Miki's like more than 15 feet away?
So you want Mickey to be 15 feet away?
Yeah, I'm going to be casting Thunder Wave, so I want to make sure I don't hit him.
You're probably gonna hit him because he's surrounded by the kobolds. Like they're on all sides with him.
That's what I was asking. Like I was wondering if there's a way for me to angle it so that way I could get him out of range. But
unless you want to take one attack of op and then scoop back, because 15 Thunderwave's a cone, right?
I think it's it shows a cube on my end.
A cube?
Yeah, 15-foot cube originating from you must take a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, I'll take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. I just want to make sure. What is Thunder Wave? Oh no, not Wave. Thunder Wave.
Thunder Wave. It's a 15-foot cube.
Okay, I was just seeing what I forget sometimes what the cube looks like in D&D. So that's why I'm like, can I click on it to actually have a cube? Okay, so it's just a box.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, if you Point it. Yeah, there is a way to get it. So you take one attack of all.
Yes,
All right. Ooh, a 22.
that'll hit.
You're gonna take this whopping 4 damage.
Someone messed up my hit points.
So I back you up about 15 feet so you can do the cube where you won't
I'm
hit
sorry,
yourself or Mickey.
You said 3 damage, right?
4 damage.
4 damage. I have to do my damage manually because D&D Beyond keeps on trying to reset my my health. Because it's like, oh, let's do the minimum, but like I rolled for it and it's like I should have like I think it's 42 and it gives me 38.
I don't like doing the health on D&D Beyond. It's not doesn't seem very good.
I'm at 45, so that's at 41. Okay.
I do mine manually.
Okay.
Just on paper.
So yeah, I'll take that. I'll take the steel folding chair shield and I'll just slam it down and that will cast Thunderwave. So literally, bam!
Alright, so now I need to make a save, right?
It is a Constitution saving throw, DC 14.
They both failed.
Okay. And they take 2d8. I was only able to get 2 of them in that hit.
Correct. Because you either hit Mickey or the Warlock.
Okay. Where's my other d8? There's my other d8. And it's just straight 2d8, correct? Yes.
Ooh.
That was a good roll. That's 13 damage.
They're both dead.
And I'll just sit there and go, oh yeah, I'm gonna send some more bardic inspiration to Mickey.
I feel
Nice.
inspired.
Oh yeah. So, and remember, if you want to, you can use that to increase your AC as a reaction, or you can use it to attack or do damage.
Or to damage.
I because of College of Valor, I need to keep saying that so I remember it. Sorry, I don't mean to keep on repeating that.
No, it's a very versatile bardic thing because you can use it for almost anything.
And like, I picked up College of Valor because I wanted to use a shield because I thought that was the easiest way for me to have a steel folding chair around. And then I realized, oh, this is really good for bardic inspiration.
All right, so who is next?
That'll be the top of the round. I'm last.
All right, so as this one kobold who is left, seeing his party get slaughtered, his grin goes into a frown as he looks up at a giant Goliath about to soon to kill him. He goes into his like little chest pocket to what you consume is probably pull out his final drink, but it's actually a middle finger, and he just flips you off. As he does that, the bard who stepped 15 feet away gets ambushed by 5 of them from the trees.
Oh.
Wait, what? What?
More coming.
Yeah, there's more coming. Yeah, 5 of them just ambushed Gara.
We got the horns. Now we got to deal with the rest of the bull.
Right.
Are you okay? So, question: did the kobold that was next to me move?
No.
Okay.
No, he still stayed there, but he knew where his friends were. So that's why he kind of like, he was trying to fake you out of like, oh no, I'm doomed. Nope. Fuck you. And then one kobold will just land right behind the warlock and stab. So here's a small band of kobolds. All right, so we'll do the warlock first. There's a 15 hit your AC.
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna take this whopping.
That's my AC.
Even with shield?
Yeah.
No. I have the shield.
No, with mage armor.
I have mage armor.
Oh, mage armor.
Yeah, but it's that's 15 my AC.
Oh.
Oh, I thought mage armor gives you a +4, right? And do you have 11 or 12?
2.
Really, only
Even
a
at 5th
+2?
level? Because I thought, yeah, because warlocks always cast at 5th level.
I
Where's my-
you protect it. It's 13 plus your dex mod.
And your dex mod is 2.
It's 2. Yeah.
Okay, and yeah.
So I got 15.
It's
Oh.
different from 3-5, Peter.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I guess that makes sense because then, like, casters can just have a lower AC and then just focus on something else.
Yeah.
Okay, so then 4 damage to the Warlock. And then this one would be on Mickey, which will miss. And then...
Well, I believe my reckless attack would let
Give
it
him advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
If you attack recklessly as a barbarian, attacks against you are also made with advantage.
Yeah. It's great
It's
for
kind-
you attacking, but they also get it too.
It's almost like the exact mindset of the barbarian. I'm going to be savage and get myself advantage on this regardless, and I don't care if you have advantage against me because I have so much health it's not going to matter.
Well, in that case...
Attacks against me have advantage until my turn again.
Okay, so then 23 will hit.
Yeah.
3 damage. And then we go off of the kobold surrounding the bard. 22 and
Yes.
22. So that one hits.
Let's say these aren't advantage against me.
15.
15 does not hit.
Oh wow, nice. Okay,
So that one goes off against the steel chair.
20 will hit.
20 will hit.
Alright, so this is 2 more times because those 5 are done.
I think it's rolling with advantage because of flanking.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah. That's why. Yeah.
I forgot about the flanking. Yeah.
And 1 nat 20.
Oh,
Alright, so do you want separate or all together?
all together. I mean, I'm looking right now. I don't think I have any resistances.
Alright, so then this is going to be 1 full damage, and then the rest are going to be rolled.
Hey, Peter, I forgot. I have a resistance to the piercing damage.
Okay.
So I just heal back 1.
Okay.
Like it makes a difference.
Yes.
My barbarian currently has 5 points on our other game.
That's 5 what?
5 points of health right now on our other game.
Gotcha.
16 damage, Brophy.
10-4.
And that'll be it.
That will So is there a new set of kobolds then?
Correct.
Because Fuego is technically ahead of the kobolds in initiative order.
Oh, okay.
But like,
Yeah, I was wondering where my turn went actually, but
yeah, because like I was saying, like, okay, we're back at the top and we're back to Fuego.
Sorry, I
Like,
thought. So then,
I thought they got some sort of a surprise attack or something like that. That's why I didn't say anything.
and that's why I was not saying anything either, because I thought like, oh, this is another surprise round for these guys.
Right.
I'll save the surprise round. So we'll keep Brophy where he's at, and we'll keep that damage there. But we'll go ahead and take away we'll say that the one who dropped down on the Warlock dropped down on his turn, stabbed him, and then you can go ahead and take your turn.
On my turn now.
Yeah, so when we get to the kobolds, we'll just skip them and go to the next person.
Okay.
So you
Sorry
want me
about
now?
that.
That's okay. So you want me to go now?
Yeah, if you're at the top, it's Fuego. Oh, hey, you put your name there.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Hey.
So what I was actually going to do was before the guy dropped down on me, I was going to firebolt the guy who just flicked us off.
Okay. I'll give you it since I did mess up. You can go ahead and you can cast it, and then at the very end of it, he'll drop down and stab you.
Okay. All right. So I rolled a 12.
12 hits.
Okay, cool.
Hey! Yay!
And that is a total of 6 damage.
Dead.
All right.
So, Mickey, if he hit you, go ahead and take back that damage.
Another 2 points. Thanks.
Are you-
Alright, now
Are you not
Brophy,
raging?
you gotta change your name.
No, I'm raging. I already took back the 1 from the half damage, and then because the total damage he dealt to me was 3,
Right.
so I'm back. I'm back to 19.
So it's like you're Mickey the Lucky.
Yay! I like that. You guys can put your own names there.
I am Mickey freaking cool.
Alright, so then after Frigo, the ambush happens. The one who was
Mickey.
about to like stab Mickey gets firebolted and dies. The one dropped down behind Frago and gets stabbed. Then as Gara was like, "Oh guys, yeah, we're doing this," he just gets like stabbed on their turn. Then we go to the next one after the kobolds.
It's Mickey.
Alright, Mickey.
It's dinner time, boys. And then I run up to get 2 kobolds. I take my attack on the first one, trying to get flanking.
Yep, I was about to say, you do have flanking.
Okay, great. I have a movement of 40, so whatever.
You're good.
Great. So I don't have to do my reckless attack.
Correct.
We are looking at a 16.
Yep, that will hit.
Max damage, 19.
Ooh, dead.
And then I look to his friend. And then if I need to move to get him flanking for that, I will.
Yeah, you just need to step forward 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want that.
Alright, now you have flanking on 3 of them.
I can only attack one other, so we're looking at a 25.
25 hits.
4, I'll do Savage Attacker, 8 for a total of 15.
Dead.
Savage Attacker, for those who don't know, I can re-roll my weapon damage dice and then choose either one of the results. Once per turn, I believe.
Is that from Path of Berserker, or is that a feat?
Feat.
Ah, nice.
That is a feat. Actually, it's once per turn. So I could do it on an opportunity attack.
Nice.
But that's I don't have a bonus, so that's it. End my turn.
Okay, I do believe it's Gara next.
Yep, that's back to me. So, just so I'm aware, I'm surrounded by kobolds, and they're far away.
You were surrounded by kobolds until Mickey showed up. Now there are 3 kobolds right in front of you.
3 kobolds right in front of me.
Directly in a line.
Directly in a line.
Yep.
And how far away is Mickey?
He's right next to you on your left-hand side.
Right next to me on my left-hand side. I'm just trying to see if I can find a spell that, like, I can still cast without hitting him, too.
Dude, I've got a con of +6.
Hot damn.
Okay, then I'm gonna pick up the steel chair again. I'm gonna smack it down and cast Thunderwave again at first level.
Luckily, you won't need to worry about hitting him due to the fact that it's a cube. So you can cast it far enough away so the cube ends.
So
or
it's
even
like
begins with them.
I'm casting on the very tip of the steel chair and I'm pushing it outward.
Go, my child. Okay, so 3 of them needs to make a Constitution save.
Yes, con save 14.
All right, 2 passed, 1 failed.
2 passed, 1 failed. Whichever one fails also gets pushed back. I think it's a certain amount of feet if they still live.
Correct.
I rolled 7 damage total.
And then half of that would be
3.
3, yeah. All right.
Well, if they pass, I don't think they take half. Is that correct?
On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
So the one who
On a
failed dies.
They take. Okay.
Damn. I can't.
Was it the one in front of us, or was it one of the ones behind us?
I put one on the side. There's two more in front of you. They are very weak, though.
I can't bonus action healing word myself, can I?
I don't see why not.
Is Thunder Wave a first level spell? Is it a cantrip?
Is a first level spell.
Yeah, because your only bonus action you can do now is a cantrip.
Oh, sorry. I thought Healing Wave was a cantrip.
No.
Okay.
Can I cast Vicious Mockery?
Is that a cantrip?
Yes, it is.
Can you do it as a bonus action?
It does not say, so I do not think so. Casting time 1 action, so yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna end my turn right there.
All right. So then we go back to Fuego.
Fuego.
Don't worry, Miki protect you.
I'm not.
As like I'm dusting the sparks off the top of the shield, be like, "Yep."
Are there any of the? I'm sorry. What are we fighting?
Kobolds.
Kobolds. Are there any of the kobolds that are standing next to each other?
Well, there's one right behind you, and then there's the one in front of Mickey and one in front of Gara.
Okay, so I guess the one right behind me, I'm gonna attack it.
All right.
I'll just produce a flame. Like, is it 5 feet from me?
Oh yeah, it's directly on you.
Like, okay, yeah. So I'll produce a flame right on top of it.
What does that do?
It's produce flame. A flickering flame appears in your hand. The flame remains there and during the duration does not harm you. The flame spreads bright, a light to 10 feet radius. You can also attack with the flame, although doing so ends the spell. When the cast action, it's a later turn. You can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet. Make a ranged spell attack. Ranged spell attack. Okay. But yeah. So essentially, I hold out my hand and a flame comes out of it, and I'll just smack it right upside this guy's head.
So since it is a range attack, he does get attack of opportunity on you.
Let's see.
It's kind of like setting up a bow and arrow shot. If he's right in front of you, he's going to have a chance to hit you.
I got you. Okay, yes, I don't want to do that then. Never mind. In that case, Firebolt is the same thing, is it not? Because it's a
a range.
It's a ranged attack. Okay.
Firebolt is literally finger guns.
Right. Yeah.
Use the finger guns. Yeah, use the finger guns.
All right. Well, I have stuff for that. I have actually a spear. No. I tell you what I'll do. I will do dagger on him.
Dagger.
Dagger. And I walk away.
Dagger.
Perfect.
Gotta love that critical roll.
Eldritch Blast. Is that also a?
Yeah, that's going to be a ranged spell attack.
Okay, all right. So yeah, I'll go dagger on it.
All right.
First attack is a 24.
That definitely hits.
All right, piercing damage of 4.
All right, it is still up very badly.
All right, that's okay because I want a dagger, not just dagger.
All right, go ahead.
Second attack, an 8.
An 8 misses.
8 misses. All right. Get a good stabbing with the first one, but swing and miss at the second one.
10-4. Who is next? The Kobolds.
The Kobolds.
All right. So as, Mickey goes up, gets ambushed, Gar goes to the side, gets ambushed. Now it's Fuego's turn to get ambushed. Four more kobolds drop from the trees.
How many? 5?
Just 4.
Okay.
So now there's 5 around him, but
You know what? I like this game. It's like picking apples from the barrel at the festival, except for it's decapitating kobolds at the beach.
I'll take care of the 2 who are in front of you guys first. So the first attack will be on Gara. 14.
Does not hit.
Sorry, 16.
Still does not hit.
Okay.
Being right off the steel folding chair.
I couldn't add a 4 plus a 12. I was like, that's equals 14, right? No, wait, how about 16? All right, then on Mickey. 19, I do believe, will hit.
Jesus Christ, what is it with these kobolds? Yeah, it hits.
Does a 15 hits, right?
15 hits, yeah.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. They don't get 2 attacks just because they have advantage. So my bad on that. So 1 hit. 6 damage.
To me?
Yes.
Is it piercing?
Yes, it is piercing.
I have a resistance to that, so I take half damage.
Okay.
So I take 3.
Perfect. All right, so then we're going to do the attacks on Fuego.
Fuego Maego.
All right, so the first one will be the goblin that you stabbed. 19 will hit.
Jesus Christ, these kobolds are going to kill us.
19 will hit. 20 will hit.
Thanks, really?
Why
they all
would-
have like plus 10 to their fucking attacks.
Well, they're all with advantage. And
They're
Because
all-
they're all flanking you.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's pack tactics.
Yeah.
And I've never used it before in the current game, but that's huge. That's how they fight. Like all goblins or kobolds or anything with pack tactics, they will prioritize getting flanking above anything else. But then when you dwindle the numbers, they're gonna go peace.
Oh yeah.
Right.
But unfortunately,
That's why I was hoping that like I could get as many as I could with Thunderwave, because at the very least, like it'll hit a lot of them at once.
all right, so I'm gonna give you the whole damage, David. Okay.
Oh, wonderful.
Please be less than 10. Please be less than 10.
Yeah, because all 5 of them hit,
I was about to say he took 5 hits.
and 1 was a crit too.
Of course it was. Why would it not be?
That's just revenge from Jedhai getting over 38 points of damage in 1 round.
I got 41 points of damage the other day, and then from
Nice.
1 round.
Our poor Tabaxi taking 50 damage.
Oh, that was crazy. Crit on a
From a-
27 damage, Fuego.
27 damage.
27?
27.
You're pulling our leg, right?
No, because it's the D4s plus the crit, which adds another dice, plus their plus 2 to damage roll. Since all 5 of them hit, they all just came down and just stab.
Fuck.
And that'll be their turn.
Are you still up?
So just as I'm still up. I got 17 left. So just curious, if I used Hellish Rebuke, would it just be on 1 or like all of them?
I think it's just on 1.
Oh, is that a reaction?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would use it. I mean, yeah, I think it's only on 1 target.
Yeah, it's only on 1 though. I don't want to use 4 D10s on 1 target for these.
I mean, you get it back once it's back to your turn. You get your reaction back at the end of your turn.
No, I think he was talking about the spell slot.
Yeah, it's a spell slot.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was a cantrip.
Yeah. No.
Not Hellish Rebuke. No.
Okay.
Vera gets to do it whenever she wants, and it's because she's a tiefling.
Oh, okay.
Well, not whenever she wants, but she gets to have that as a reaction.
Oh, got it.
Kind of like how tieflings also get thaumaturgy as a racial bonus.
10-4. So after them, I do believe it's Mickey.
Yep.
All right. So Mickey, as you saw before, you walked up, stab, you killed. Your friend walked away. Gara, stab, you killed, and now the same thing is happening to Fuego.
Are there kobolds that are within 5 feet of me?
There is
there's
one
one in front of you,
directly
one
in front of you.
Don't worry. I cleared the way for you. And then this is turn number 3 of Rage. Don't know if that'll matter, but just in case.
Turns.
So I go up to the one that's in front of my good friend, G, and I swing with my weapon.
Your great weapon.
Shut up!
Would you say that you're a great weapon master?
I wield one, yes. First attack, it's reckless. 21.
That will hit David. Yes, that will hit the creature.
I mean,
8 damage.
Dead.
I was going to say, these guys also took some Thunderwave damage too, so hopefully we can just flick them and they'll be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the one that's in front of me, continuing reckless. 2 natural 18s. I'm gonna assume that'll hit.
Yes.
3 savage attacker because fuck these.
All right, dead.
So 14 damage.
So now there's no more creatures next to Mickey and Gara.
And then I will move my entire movement to get into flanking position so Fuego can kill.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so I put you in a spot so you get flanking on 2 of them, just because you have an ally within 5 feet.
Yes, and I think that ends my turn.
Perfect. Then after Mickey, we go. I do believe Gara.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Healing Word, and I'm going to do it at 2nd level for our Warlock friend.
Oh, sweet.
Which is 2d4 plus 3.
Heal him.
That'll be 8 points of damage back to Fuego.
Thank you.
Sorry, I don't have anything planned for that one right there. And I'm also going to inspire Fuego.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to go, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his Eldritch Blast.
Well, it's a ranged weapon spell, though, so I have to be careful.
I need to do something Bray Wyatt related. That's the only way I can make it sense at the moment for a warlock.
Well, it can be in my hands because I'm about to use Thunderclap.
Ooh.
There you go.
Mickey's just taking his great axe and he's just going along with it.
All right. I do believe if Gara's done, we go to top Fuego.
Okay, so can I aim it says every creature within 100 feet. Is it like a radius or is it like in a line, or do we have any idea on that?
Let me look. You said
Does it just say
thunderclap?
the burst of thunderous sound can be heard up to 100 feet away, but I don't know like what directionally that is. So
it should tell you if it's a cube, a square, or
it doesn't say.
It does not. So yeah, so it would just be anything within a 100-foot.
But that would affect all of the creatures in front of me, assuming they don't pass.
Correct, because it does, like, the range of it is 5 feet, because I do believe you're casting it from yourself.
Right.
So you can create each creature within range other than you. Yeah. So it's one of those damaging abilities that unfortunately will hit your allies as well.
Right.
But I mean, I think this is perfectly understandable because you are pretty much surrounded right now.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
do we have to roll the save as well?
Yeah. Con saves 15.
All right, so I'm gonna roll to 5.
Nope, that's a fail.
16.
All 5 kobolds failed.
Let me ask you this: can you use your own bardic inspiration to add the D4 to yours, Garo?
No, I can't cast Bardic Inspiration myself until like a much higher level.
But you cast it on me.
I casted it on you, yes, but you have to use it either on an attack roll, you can use it to boost your AC, or you can do it on a damage roll or on an ability check.
And just remember to state if you're going to use it before you roll damage.
Right.
Yes. Don't be like, oh, it's not dead. Bardic Inspiration. No.
Right. Well, since you're getting hit, I'm not going to add it to this. So
you got 10 minutes until it goes away.
Right.
I have a slight feeling with you being flanked, you might want to use it for boosting your AC
Right.
as
Well,
a reaction.
the kobolds did all fail, so I'm just, even though it's going to be 2d6, he can still roll 2 1s.
Yeah, it's only 4 points of damage.
I'll take that 4 points of damage head on.
I just rolled it. Yeah, 4 points of damage.
So they're still all up. You're off by 1 point.
Oh.
They have 5 HP. That's why I was like, are you sure you don't want to use it?
Well, I already did it, so.
So I'll be nice. Do you want to use the Bardic Inspiration?
I mean, yeah. If you're just gonna let me have it, yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
I mean, at minimum, I'm gonna roll a 1, so that'll kill them all.
Roll a d8.
Well, you still gotta roll that. Oh yeah, you still gotta roll that d8. So this just increase the damage. Because Brophy, Gara will still get hit by it.
All right. Oh, that's true. Hang on a second. I'm seeing if I can find a d8 on here that I can roll. All right, I'll just pick one of these, and we're gonna go. Oh. All right, so I rolled an 8.
I was just about to say, wouldn't it be funny if you rolled an 8?
So 12 damage.
Well, see, here's the thing. Here's what honestly just happened. I rolled on this. It's a 2d8 on this because I'm just using the screen, right? But I was like, okay, it's at least an 8. I can just choose one of them and look at it and use whatever that one says.
Yeah.
So there's 2 of them that rolled. I chose the 1. Of course, rolled the 8, and the other one was a 1. But I wasn't gonna lie and say it was the 1. But so yeah, it was the 8.
All right, so 12 damage total.
Cool.
All right, so David just kind of like, you want to describe how it happens?
No, because my friend just got hit with it. I clap my hands, and the thunderous wave of energy goes out and crushes their skulls.
If you're ready to kill some reptiles, clap your hands. If you're ready to kill some crocodiles, cup your hands.
All right. Now
I
we'll
feel
take
bad.
care of.
My buddy got hit.
So right now there are no enemies.
Okay, so we are dropping initiative. Because
Can we
it's-
see the entrance to the cave?
that's what I was gonna say next. So as you guys, as the fight was
Thunderclap
actually,
is awesome, by the way.
Hmm?
I said Thunderclap is awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
So as you guys did a good fight and you fought valiantly, as you killed all these kobolds with that like arcane goo on them, as each and every one of them dies, especially since Fuego did a big mass murder at one point. The goo kind of like snails, or slime snail off of all the kobolds, and they start to lead somewhere. You follow the slimy goo.
Can I at least see which direction it's good? Like,
It's more forward into the forest, towards the
Alright.
mountains.
Perception.
all right, here's my idea, you two. I have a new spell that'll allow us to rest up without any worry. Let's follow it until we can see the entrance to the cave. I can use this new spell, and then we can head on in fully charged.
All I need is a short rest.
I need short rest.
You don't want your health back?
Not for health. I mean, for
I
health
was
we can
gonna
use
say.
hit dice.
Oh,
I am fine doing a short rest. I am fine doing a long rest. I know it's getting close to the end of the night, too. And this will
True.
be guaranteed nothing can touch us.
And how long does it last?
8 hours.
Are you using Tiny Hut?
Liam Munn's Tiny Hut.
Yeah.
I picked that at 3rd level. I'm sitting here going,
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I want that spell.
Yeah, I got that too once on purpose. Yeah. Let's do the long rest then, so we can have a nice shiny.
I was going to say, let's follow so we can see where we're going, see the entrance, and scout. Because I want to know where we're going first. Because nothing can get in unless I say it does.
Right.
And guess what? I'm only going to allow 3 people in, and if I count 1, 2, 3, that's all of us.
That's 3. Yeah.
Question.
Which is enough.
Answer.
Whatever.
am I one of 3?
Yes, you are.
Yes, I win.
You are actually 1. He is 2. I am 3.
Okay, good. It get dark.
Yeah, it can.
We having see very good. Let's go sleep. I mean, we follow, then we go sleep.
That sounds like a great idea.
Excellent idea.
So you see Miki, who was already about to pull out a potion, just puts it back.
Right.
Save those for later.
We might
See?
need this later.
See, Miki, you're getting smarter. I appreciate it. You
Miki.
learn it.
Miki's, what is smart?
You use brain muscle.
Brain muscle hurt.
Yeah,
All right, so you
but
guys.
that's okay. The hurting means that it's growing.
Brain muscle.
Yeah.
I attack with brain muscle.
Hello?
Turns out I get a D4 damage. D4 psychic damage.
I am the damage. So you guys will follow them. You won't need to do a perception check because they are bright glowing things, so it's very easily to track. They'll lead you a half a mile more in towards the side of the mountains. And as they slowly kind of like get closer and closer, they will start to clump a little more together to kind of look like stay alive. They'll come together. And they'll just lead you.
Just to get a.
What was that?
Can I cast detect magic also?
They're very magical.
Yeah. I just wanted to pick up anything else that might have been.
Fucking. Yeah, see if anything is tracking us or something.
Yeah.
Nothing's really tracking you. I mean, yeah, nothing really other than this. It's wildlife. It looks like if someone did see you leave the town, they're not really caring because they got more important things to worry about, and that's not what they got paid to do.
They're getting that Dinkelberg money.
Since you guys didn't make an enemy of Dinkelberg, he has no reason to send someone. Now, if you did make an enemy of him, you would have been followed.
We almost did, too.
Okay.
I
Uh,
was trying.
so a half mile more in, you guys do find the entrance of the cave.
Okay, so I'll gather everyone up, try to find a spot that's like still a little bit hidden. Like obviously they can't see into the hut, but I don't want them to see a big sphere of just one solid color.
Right.
But I'm gonna try to pick a spot, and try to match whatever color the bark is that I see, and I'll cast Lehman's tiny hut as a ritual.
Sounds good.
So now
And
I can.
I'm just sort of keeping guard while he's doing weird hand things.
Mhm.
Can we make a campfire inside the hut,
Perfect
I
time
think
to
so.
use dirty.
Just
like in a fireplace?
let me look up the spell.
If not, I'm fine with it. I'm not gonna be too worried about this small little hut that has a fire in it.
Right.
But
So
you
I can use prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
A 10-foot radius mobile dome with 4 springs into
Make
existence
a
above.
little fire.
so Gar's able to summon it completely. You guys all go in. We'll say there's even a pre-made fireplace inside the small hut. It's already lit, so you guys can cook food on it. As you touch it, you burn your finger. You burn it again.
It's a legitimate fire there, Miki.
As you touch it for the third time, it becomes a large fire elemental and then smacks you across the face. It tells you, "Stop bugging me! I have one job."
I was sort of doing it to the bubble, not to the fire.
The bubble smacks you. "I have one job. Stop it."
So yes, nothing can get in, so we can sleep, we can get the rest, nothing can mess with us.
He slowly steps in the bubble, feeling
Oh, I'm already in.
feeling very freaked out.
Yeah, I really like the tiny hut, man. That's a convenient spell.
Don't have to worry about anyone sneak attacking us. Don't have to worry about any more kobolds ambushing us from the roof.
Remember that night that we all got fucking that one fucking night.
I was sitting here going, I wish someone had Lehman's tiny hut. I wish someone had Lehman's tiny hut.
I got that spell whenever we hit 5th level for Eldritch
Because of that.
Because of that night, because that pissed me off, man.
And I was sitting here going like, man, what spell can I get? Because like I was looking at a lot of the 3rd level spells that bards can get, and a lot of them were more support. Huh?
Yeah. They're not, yeah, it's all support stuff. Yeah, really.
It's all support stuff. And I'm like, which one can I do to be the biggest pain to the DM? And I'm like, yes. You want to attack us in the middle of the night? Nope.
No, you can't. Nanny boo boo.
No, what I'll do is I'll attack you 9 minutes and 30 seconds into your ritual.
And out there?
Miki protect.
I have an arrow just fly and then like poop on you, so the weight of the poop just interrupts you, and it just keeps doing it.
Oh my god.
Peter, only you would do that.
Yes, but basically it's just a bunch of kobolds who hate Gara, who's just like collecting poop to push out there.
I'm just imagining like the kobolds like kicking him in the stomach so that way it goes. It's like, get the food down there.
Are we sure that the kobolds just aren't a bunch of pissed off teenagers doing pranks on their neighbors?
This just in, it's not a human that's actually 5 kobolds in disguise wearing a trench coat. It is each kobold is 5 teenagers in disguise wearing a kobold costume. And those 5 are in a trench coat piloting one human.
And they always come with the paper bag, and I never know why.
Alright, so we'll skip the 8 hours. You guys eat, rest. You can talk about the fight if you want. If not, we'll skip to the next 8 hours.
Sounds good.
I'm just sitting here going, I can finally have a night of sleep, and I'm gonna have a lovely dream.
Miki sort of stays awake for like 20 minutes. Not really sure about the protection because it's a weird bubble.
Also, like the outside looking in, since it's a little opaque, it almost looks like you're looking through raven feathers.
So I wait about 20 minutes and then I wait for something to happen. And then he falls asleep.
Perfect. All right. So you guys have a nice, lovely sleep and everything. You wake up 8 hours later. Have a nice breakfast. Do all that stuff. Have your prepares, your spells prepared if you need them. Pray if you're religious. Do all that stuff if you need to because of your class, race, or character, profession. That's fine.
I do my usual morning routine, but any prayers I say, I make sure to say in Celestial.
Perfect. As you guys, get out of the hut, it's like that morning night that it's gonna be morning soon. But you guys just woke up more early than the sun. The cave is still there. And
Do I see any of those sludge things still heading into it?
No, just no more. You guys followed the last bit of it, so.
No, yeah, I figured. I didn't know if it was like they were the only reason they were going was because they were off the kobolds they were assigned to, or if it's like there's constantly sludge going into that cave or not.
Constant sludge.
It sounds like an ability on a Pokemon trading card game.
Use constant sludge. Very effective.
It cancels out Garbotoxin.
Nah. All right. So as you guys,
Thank you for food.
You're welcome.
Got these two little things to make it a little bit more interesting.
Is now the point where you turn on your webcam?
Oh no.
Do you turn on the webcam when you're not wearing your shirt? I'm not sure how this works.
Well, no. So my webcam is on. It's just you won't see it until the video is actually done. That I'll be responding to you guys. It's just.
Oh, because you're recording, it doesn't show us your end of it as well?
Correct. I haven't yet got that part out. Because if anything, you're just going to see me and your guys' little screen. Here it shows, hey, I'm the DM, I'm over here. You guys are the players, you're over there.
Because right now all we see is the still of you with the top hat and the emoji going.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm always rooting for you guys. Now I can buy another webcam and then that can be my chat. But at this point, may not even need it. If I do buy one, it'll be more for a view of battle. And wondering how long Gar is going to keep that pose up. So.
I mean, to be fair, I was holding this pose up for a while, so I bet he could do it too.
Probably.
Oh man, I know what you're doing. Oh.
What?
Season 1 Grog. The fight with the pixies.
Wait, what?
There was an episode of Critical Role where Grog in Vox Machina gets petrified into stone, and so Travis Willingham is like this for a solid 15 minutes while the cast is throwing pens at him to get him to flinch.
Nice.
It took me a second to figure out what you were doing, and I was like, no.
I didn't see any of first session or the first campaign.
Dude, the animated show that they have is going to be on Amazon Video, and I'm like, yes.
That's awesome.
Oh, I can't wait for it. Should be dope. I think I'll watch more of that.
Viewing night.
All right. So, what do you guys do? How do you want to proceed into this cave?
Okay. I'm actually going to I just want to double check one thing here. Okay. I think we should all head in instead of doing the V formation that we thought about. Just try to stay as close of a group as possible until we see anything else that might need our attention for a fight. Because I'd rather us all stay closer together.
Yeah.
So plan is we stay
Can
close.
we hold a reaction to like splitting up? I mean, if we get attacked.
You can hold an action.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
but
what I mean.
that's constantly holding an action while we're waiting for something to happen. I have a slight feeling
Right.
that like
Yeah, you would be holding your action to dash.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say let's just head in and let's react to what we see.
Right.
Mickey in front still.
Miki in front, but not as in front as before.
Okay, you two behind me.
Yes.
Yes. Good plan.
So,
And I will just simply pick a rock off the ground, and as a cantrip, I will cast light, and I'll place it in Miki's hand and be like, "There you go. Now you have light."
Yeah.
so
Catch me. Mage armor on myself again.
I take some. I try and find some like some sort of twiggy thing, something where I can tie the rock and create like a little makeshift necklace.
yeah, sure. You find some string or some whatever you need to make a makeshift necklace. That's perfectly
Something
fine.
just so that I can have the rock in a necklace.
I will use prestidigitation to make that look like the coolest freaking stone necklace, like some sort of like warrior tribe like made it specifically for holding that.
The Water Tribe did it. The Water Tribe did it. All right. So as you get into front of the king, ready to go, you guys start to hear drums start picking up like da 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 da. It's just like battle music for you guys. Start picking up, coming from the cave.
I pull up my great axe, and then I walk in.
I was
All
gonna
right.
say I have my steel folding chair ready.
I'm gonna cast detect magic because I can.
Doesn't that waste a spell slot for you, dude?
Nope. Because of Eldritch invocations. Or I'm sorry, not Eldritch invocations.
Are you working for the Grinch?
No, it's Eldrick now. It is Eldrick Invocations forever on.
I can do it at will.
Uh,
I have 6 cantrips that I can use at will, but then I also have 2 first level spells I can use at will.
Nice.
Mage armor, and detect magic.
nice.
Oh, those are 2 great spells for first level to be bumped down a cantrip.
Yeah.
So your party members are going as you get into the cave. The door right in front of you, there is a stone door that has a picture kind of molded into it. What you guys can see of a wizard on a like Pride Rock type scenario, just not holding Simba out, but just holding his arms out wide, and you can assume it's looking down. You can't really tell because of his giant pointy hat, but you can just see that it's sketched in on the bottom of hundreds by hundreds of kobolds. And at the very end of it, it shows one large dragon head. You don't know exactly what dragon head, but you know of a dragon head. You can actually, at this point, since you guys can see a little better, go ahead and knowledge history. If you have it, to determine the shape of dragon head. Is it more of a red, the shape? Because all the dragon heads are different.
I don't even realize that there's a dragon head there.
9.
I'm not proficient in history.
Do I get advantage because I have a dragon-inspired mask?
Sure.
Sure.
12.
12?
Yeah.
DC was 13.
Oh, I rolled a 15. Yeah.
I meant a 27, Peter, off of this roll. A
That's what I
27?
meant I rolled a 43. I know exactly what this
I rolled-
is. The year that it was made.
I rolled a natural 100.
I don't know how many times I can tell you guys that I've played with players who, when they like, oh, it was a 12. I'm like, okay, the DC was 14, so you take 6d6 points damage. They're like, oh wait, never mind, it was a 16. Oh really? It was just conveniently bumped up when you found out the damage. I've played with so many people.
I think it's sad that you've played with people like that. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna say Travis is one of them, but no, Travis is not one of them. You're not. You're the good player, Travis.
I'm like the one that'll tell you what I rolled naturally.
I know.
I was about to say, David just had a whole bit about having to be honest and saying that he rolled an 8 instead of a 1.
Yeah.
Especially when he learned that all he needed was the 1.
Yeah, sometimes it does suck. It does suck.
I was like when he said something, but I don't know what he said.
Yeah, I don't know either. It does suck sometimes. Like, don't get me wrong.
How honest I am?
You are very honest. It does suck. Don't get me wrong. I've seen players and heard stories to where players would just keep missing the whole game and they just want to hit once, so they'll fudge it. But then they'll get caught getting fudged, and then that would just ruin that player's like reputation.
Yeah.
So you're just like, just always be honest. And never, oh my god. Do you remember Jared, Travis?
Jared.
So it's one of the, I believe he's an awesome guy. Like he's a really good guy. But when it came to D&D, he would buy the dice that you couldn't see the number. So anytime he rolled it, he would pick it up and twist a number. So like always an 18, 19, or 20.
I don't
103. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I don't know Jared.
Okay, but yeah, no, I played a lot with him, and that was constantly his thing. He would always make an elf fighter, two-handed weapon. Every time.
That's all bloat of BS.
At that point, you just kill him.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the funny thing.
Oh, look at there. I rolled a crit on you 5 times in a row. Wow, you're dead.
Well, one of the best moments was the DM was having us fight hill giants, and they were tossing rocks and makeshift spears at us. And the DM had the explosive critical rule back in 3.5 to where if you rolled a nat 20, you can roll it again, and if you get a nat 20, you can roll it again and just up the critical. And he rolled 7 20s in a row on his one dice on the fighter, the person who kept messing with the dice, killed him, and he tried every single way to get out of dying from that. So I think the DM was like, you know what, fine, you live, just stop. I don't want to take the next 20 to 40 minutes arguing with you. We already spent an hour doing this. Yeah, but just seeing 7 20s in a row was amazing. I loved it. Okay, so you guys see that? You hear the drums coming from the door. And as you guys just marvel at this lovely sculpture, it splits down the middle and then slowly opens and shakes, kind of rattling the cave entrance. And as it opens, a gust of stale air comes out of it. And you can just smell that there's something funky in here. You can see a small glow off in the distance, but it's very faint due to there's large pillars placed randomly in this cave. I'll take a picture and show you guys what it's like.
I feel like this is a mission from the Horde of the Dragon Queen.
It's actually not, but I actually think dragons are an interesting one-shot idea.
I wonder why there's a bunch of trees.
It's like that where you guys came from, right?
I mean, I don't see that. Unless I walked in seeing it, then I totally saw it. Okay.
Peter,
I
which
like
one
that
are
you
you
still
using?
use the same yellow fighter for my character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys want new initiatives, or do you want to keep the same?
I'm fine with the same.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, so we're going to replace the kobolds with Big Boy. Big Boy is going to be what the kobolds were. And then, so it would go Frago, Big Boy, Mickey, and then we'll go with Fluffykins right after Mickey.
Are we gonna fight a cat?
Yep.
Are we fighting Leander?
Zombie Leander.
That's amazing.
Excuse me, Leander is still alive. Okay.
Spoiler. I haven't posted that episode yet.
I don't even know how Leander made it alive after that. I mean, that was an incredible DM decision on that one.
Honestly, it's really because Yesley made a little prayer poem.
I know.
So-
I know. That's why I'm actually giving you credit for doing that because of that.
Yeah. So Yesley did really step up in the role play and everything, brought like so much to that session. And I'm like, I want to reward it for putting yourself out there as a player. So like, but you still like her percentiles did matter. If they didn't go the way they did, it still would not have probably worked. But that's a different time for a different story. So let's go on to. I'll say let's go into initiative right now, so you guys can do what you need to do accordingly.
It is 10 o'clock. Just heads up.
Yeah, this is the last section. So the top initiative will be Frago.
Okay. I will move in 30 feet, but I'll do it stealthily.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
All right. Hang on just a moment. 14.
All right, you feel pretty confident in your stealth.
And I'm just gonna kind of go in. I have dark vision. Is it light? Is it not light? What's going on with the lighting?
It is.
There is lighting around my chest.
Right.
That is illuminating. But there's some torches lit, enough to give off some light and some shadows as well.
All right. Yeah, I'll just move in and I'll be like holding an action in case something, a spell action, if anybody like tries to jump out or.
What kind of spell action?
Because I haven't used it yet, I'll use or I'll hold the Eldritch Blast.
Perfect. Eldritch Blast is being on hold.
No. For this character, it's Eldritch Blast.
All right, 10 for. So then after you would be Big Boy. Big Boy's gonna wait. So it should be Mickey.
So no one has told me this was a stealth mission, so I'm just walking straight in.
How far you want to move?
The full 40.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right, 40 gets you directly in.
Do I say anything?
How bright does that illuminate from?
light.
Probably like a 10-foot.
It's a 20-foot sphere, 20-foot radius, and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Oh, wow.
All right, so you don't see anything just yet, but there are no creatures yet, but there are two doors that kind of are the same thing. They have carvings in them. On one on your left and one on your right.
Doors. Weird. I point them out,
Right?
and I'm going to ready my action to attack. If something tries to do something dangerous to me, I'm going to try and attack it.
10-4. Then it will be Fluffykins next, but we're going to pass. Gara.
All right, so I will follow in behind Miki.
All right.
I only get 30 feet. I don't get the full 40 for not being a Goliath.
Damn Goliath.
I actually didn't know that because I thought I only had 30 feet on my Goliath.
Well, at a certain level, you get an extra 10 feet of movement if you are.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. So since everyone is inside this room now, the door behind you guys closes, sealing you guys inside.
I'm scared.
All right. So we go to the top of the initiative. If that's all Gara is doing, is stepping in.
Yeah, I can't see anything else or inspect any of the doors yet, can I?
No, the doors are further off to the side.
Yeah, so if I can't reach it, nope.
Is there a magical glow around the door?
Technically, yes. So yeah, it is Fuego's turn.
I just want to see if I can see it.
Do you still have your detect magic up?
Yeah, it's 10 minutes. 30 feet. It's not concentration.
Mine it is. I mean, you haven't been hit yet, so you're still concentrating on it.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is concentration. Yeah. My bad.
I was like, warlocks get to do a concentration spell for a cantrip, and they don't have to work for concentration.
Yeah.
Warlocks are broken.
Warlocks.
Sign me up. Who do I have to sacrifice for it?
Yeah. You just have to, pray to the fiend.
All right. So what is Fuego's turn gonna be?
So I'm gonna hang to the right side of the walls. I guess move me up 20 feet.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. So do you want to be right beside Mickey or different? Because right now I have you directly on the left-hand side of Mickey.
Well, I said the right side, so I would like to move to the right side.
Oh, sorry, I moved the wrong one. All right, so I have you on the right side of Mickey.
Okay.
Would that be it?
And that's 20 feet. Is anything popping out us?
No.
Like that?
Not at the current moment.
All right. I will move up the additional 10 feet to finish my movement.
Okay. So, Mickey, you see that Fuego is going ahead of you, but you can still see him. Oh, I thought Mickey was asleep. Okay. Would that be it for you, Fuego?
Yeah.
Are you still going to ready your action with Eldritch Blast?
Yeah. Eldritch Blast will still be ready.
All right. So then we go to Big Boy. So as you get there, one of the doors on the right-hand side starts to shake and descend down, and you kind of just hear big banging from a hallway. Keeps going clank, clank, clank. The drums are still playing while you're in here, and out from the hallway of the cave is this large, giant-looking thing with 2 heads.
I feel like we just battled this.
I was about to say, yeah. Is it an Etten?
It is.
A what?
An Enten is a foul 2-headed giant with a cooled characteristic of an orc. It never bathes if it can help it, and its thick skin is usually encrusted with a thick layer of dirt and grime beneath its stinkling hide it wears. Its long, strinkling hair hangs in an unkept mess about its face, and it breathes reeks from months filled with crooked teeth and tusks. That is your description. And it'll come out and it'll just look around the pillar to see you guys since you guys are shining light. It will move directly to where Frigo is, and it will take one attack and swing with its battle axe.
Not to where the light is.
It can't get to you yet.
No.
There are still pillars blocking its movement still, and Fuego is in the way.
Okay.
As it's swinging, it does seem to get some of the light blinding because it's not yet adjusted, and it misses and hits the pillar with its mighty battle axe. It misses Fuego.
Do I get to use my illusion class as a radiant action?
You do.
Cool.
So before it turns around the corner and strikes you, you can do your attack on it.
Cool. That's a now?
Yeah.
Bing! Roll in, roll in, roll in. Wow, a 9?
9 will miss.
No surprise.
As you and it moves out of the way and it's turned back, you guys can still see that it has its war paint as a gunk blue arcanic slime on its face. So after Big Boy, we go Mickey.
Did the big boy attack?
It did and missed.
Okay. How far am I away from the big thing?
10 feet.
I would like to move into flanking position.
Okay. Oh, yeah, just 10 feet forward then.
I'm going to go into a rage.
2 on 2. It mimics you in a louder roar.
Well, that's rude, dice. 14.
14 hits.
Hey!
Hey.
I rolled a natural 6 and a natural 5.
Yeah, they only have natural armor, so.
Ooh, that is 17 points of damage.
Ouch.
And then I'll be doing my second attack.
All right.
Just needed to mark that this is my first rage. Ugh. So he takes his great axe and he takes a swipe and he takes another one. Natural 19.
Nice.
Max damage of 19.
Ooh.
And with that, he takes another slice and then just looks at him and goes,
I'm telling you, Mom.
and I end my turn. Because I can't do anything.
After Mickey will be Fluffykins.
Yes.
The other door will descend, and you kind of just hear dun 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 dun, and you guys guessed it, an owlbear comes out.
Well, is it white?
It is white.
This is the weirdest fucking thing I've ever.
This is the exact random encounter that our David and I have another group that usually meets on this day, and this is literally what we fought last week.
Literally last week. As if our DM had absolutely no time to prepare for this at all.
He was trying to get Zoom ready. All right, give him some credit.
No, he didn't start getting Zoom ready until 5 minutes beforehand.
I mean, to be fair, I like these miniatures, so.
Look,
To be fair, that is a good point.
to be fair, when you have coitus a lot, there isn't a lot of free time.
No free time. Anyways, so the owlbear's gonna rush, kind of slid around the corner and then bank its claw and try to slice the barbarian's backside. Are you're not? Are you recklessly attacking? Is this advantage for me?
I did not reckless attack because I was flanking.
All right. So then Owlbear is going to do. So with this one attack, it's going to take a 20 will hit you, correct?
Yeah.
All right. The whopping total of this will be 9 damage.
Is this bludgeoning or piercing?
It is slashing.
I think Rage has that too, doesn't it?
I'm checking right now.
I'm pretty sure it could say
Uh,
bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
So yeah, you get to take half of that.
So Peter, what is half of 9?
It would be 4.
Okay.
Sorry, I play Barbarian in my other group as well, and I was literally going like, I love being a raging Barbarian. I get hit and I don't go down.
Yeah. I didn't know if it was 4 or 5 damage.
Yeah, I always round down.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I think all of D&D rounds down.
Yeah.
But it's
All
like you also round down when like the enemy also saves.
So after Fluffykins, it will be Gara.
Peter, you're gonna hate me for this one. Is there fire in this room?
I fucking hate you. I'm kicking you from the call. Bye, Brophy.
If not, I swear to God, I'm gonna produce flame. Okay, just so you can have it.
No, it has to be non-magical flame.
Oh, damn.
That's why I also said I wanted to grab the torch, and as soon as like the thing started, I should have been like, "Damn it, I should have lit the torch."
There are small torches in here. Yes.
There's flame in here, or for light, candlelight.
All right, so I want to cast at 2nd level pyrotechnics.
I'll take that.
I pick if I can see a torch that fits within a 5-foot cube within 60 feet, I can create 1 of 2 effects, and I'm going to create fireworks. The target explodes with a dazzling display of colors. Each creature within 10 feet of the target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, DC 14, or become blinded until the end of your next turn. And I would prefer this to be on the Etin because I have a slight feeling like since he's higher up, I don't have to worry about like possibly blinding my compatriots. But if there's one that works,
I'll say there's a torch perfectly placed to where it will only hit the Etin and not anyone else.
That is convenient.
So that is a con save of 14.
All right. Ooh. So do I get to roll twice since it has 2 heads?
No.
I still didn't roll any better. It failed.
So I bring both my hands up a la Cain and I go, bam, and the torchlight goes and blinds him until the end of my next turn. So he is blinded.
Our eyes.
I'm so proud of you for using all the different wrestlers too. Like
I have been thinking about a whole bunch of different ones for me to do at this point. And then I'm going to turn to Miki and go, hit swing with the greatest great axe you ever did. Woo! And I'm going to give him some bardic inspiration.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
All right.
Sorry, Ric Flair was the one I didn't get a chance to research, and I'm like, I gotta do a Ric Flair one now that I thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
So would that be the end of Gara's turn?
Yes, that'll be the end of Gara's turn.
All right, Fuego.
All right, Fuego is coming at you, boy. All right.
Do it.
I have so many options.
So many cantrips.
The 2-headed monster that's in front of me still, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna cast Burning Hands on him.
No.
So he's got to make a dex saving throw. 15 is my DC.
So I think I used up all my good rolls on the kobolds.
Yeah.
He failed.
Do
He
I
failed. Damage.
do I
Ooh, it's
also
a
have
nice burning hands as both of my fingertips come together, extending out burning hands at you, boy. 15 points of burning damage.
Ooh.
I have a question for the DM.
Yeah.
Do I also have to make that save? Am I close enough?
I think he can target it to where you don't have to make the save.
Okay, thank you.
Here we go. Huh?
It's a 15-foot cone.
Yeah, so you're good. He's right beside you, so he can angle it to where it doesn't hit you.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, he's looking pretty bad. He's looking very blinded and burnt now, and slashed.
So Travis, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but last week, Peter was put into a position where this ensign had to make an attack with disadvantage and had the most interesting time with it, where he rolled 2 nat 20s.
Ooh.
So I am sitting here going, okay, this thing is not going to move.
I'm gonna do something again, and I'm hopeful God for a disadvantage. I rolled 2 20s again.
I'm hoping not.
Okay. So after Frey goes, would that be it?
How far away is he from me?
He's directly in front of you.
Oh, okay. So is he within 5 feet? I mean, am I
Yeah,
gonna have to?
within 5 feet.
Okay, so he would still take opportunity if I moved out of the way.
But he is blinded. Would he know that you would back up?
Well, let's see what blinded gives you.
It would give him a disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah, he could probably still hear you shuffling away.
Auto fail ability checks that use sight creatures attack have disadvantage. Attacks against have advantage. So yeah. So he would just get a disadvantage on his attack roll. But you guys have advantage on him if you were to attack him. So you can move away. I would just have a disadvantage on my attack of op on you.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have advantage for. Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
Nope.
Well, he's got advantage on the ensign anyway because it's blinded until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, that's true. Because he's blind. I'm gonna go ahead and move. I'm gonna move back 10 feet.
Okay. So he will take that disadvantage, and we will see what I get.
It's a 2 nat 20s.
Yeah, right.
It is an 18 and a 1. I hate it because it hit my other dice, and I assumed that made it into a 1.
Nice.
But
1 will not hit.
it's okay. He totally missed. He heard you, and then he started to argue with himself and forgot to take the attack of op. Alright, so after Fuego, if Fuego's done, we go to Big Boy. And he will take his 2 disadvantage attacks on Mickey. Okay, wow. So the first attack will be a 23. I rolled 2 15s.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, and then the second one.
Oh, look, it's going to be 2 nat 20s.
Hope not. You are so fucking lucky.
Is it a 20 and a 1?
A 20 and a 3.
Peter, I think out of the short time that we have been playing together, you have rolled disadvantage a 20 and a number below 4, I think 6 times now.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the battle axe hits you, and this damage, again, will be total, and then I'll have you do the half. So total on my end is going to be 16.
So 8.
And that would be the end of his turn. So we go to
So that'll
Mickey.
be on to Miki now. Oh no, wait. That was just Big Boy.
Yeah, that was just Big Boy. It should be Mickey next.
Okay. So now it's Miki.
Etten.
So Miki raises his battle axe into the air and goes, Coco Cabana. She was a showgirl.
Wow. we just went straight Barry Manilow on that shit.
2 natural 11s for a 19.
What the hell just happened?
My life. That hits.
18 damage.
Oh God. You ironically put it at 69.
Hey, you know what's better than 69?
What?
My second attack. And then I'll use this opportunity as I slice through. I do a 360, and then I go for the back of the knee.
All right, roll it.
2 nat 4s for a total of 12.
Exactly, it's AC.
Wait.
Oh.
Inspiration.
Okay.
I will use it. Ooh, +5, so 17.
You hit it.
Nice.
I mean, I have the inspiration. I might as well use it.
You might as well.
I rolled a 12, so 19.
Well, it was nice using him.
I can take a photo. If you want.
No, I fully believe you. He is dead. How do you want to kill him?
Holy!
Wait, I thought you said he was at 69.
Yes, plus 18 equals 88. No, 19 you said, right? 19?
19.
So that would bring him down to 50?
No, the first set of damage that Travis did was like 30 plus.
Oh, you're counting up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, how does he do 19 damage and he drops after having 69 hits?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I do.
He counts up. So
A lot easier math.
No, yeah, I get that now.
So I swing for the back of the knee and I amputate it.
Whoa.
And then I cha-cha real smooth out of the way because he's going to fall and fucking hit me. So I'm going to back up 10 feet. I'm going to do the moonwalk. Mickey's so good. Ooh.
I might need to teach this guy how to be a bard.
All right, so
you might multiply.
you only
It's
have
sort of
the
what you were doing, and it's just trying to mimic.
owlbear to worry about. Sorry, the Fluffykins.
Did I move out of combat range of that Fluffykins from me doing my dancing?
No, you're still there.
Thank God. That would have been funny. And then
Yeah, cha-cha real smooth.
and then I look to the owlbear. And then I go into a frenzied rage.
He will pick up his claw and flip you off.
Oh,
Whoa, that'll be the first thing to be amputated.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright, so the owlbear is going to move closer, so it's in attack range for Frago and Mickey, and it will make its attack. So he's dead. I'm going to get rid of him. Alright, so we're going to do a beak attack on Mickey with a whopping 24.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do a claw attack at Mickey for a natural 20.
oof.
So,
Sure.
I love how you're like, I will allow that to happen. Okay, so let's go. There's that dice, and then, okay.
Can we do the crit by itself?
Yeah, I'll do the crit last. I'm just going to make sure I get my dice so I can remember to add the crit. Alright, so the claw was the crit, the beak was not. So the beak damage is a total of 8.
So I take 4 because of my resistance.
So as you yelled at it, it just yells at you back and flipping you off. And after you're looking at this giant middle finger claw thing, it pecks you. And then as you're like feeling insulted, it just with his mighty owlbear claw just swipes across your chest for the total of 28 damage.
Okay, so this one I will use my reaction for Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
So a question I have is because I'm already going to be getting half damage
Correct.
for my resistance. As a reaction, I could reduce damage dealt to you by 1d12 plus 3 once per short rest.
Correct.
Is it after the half or before?
I would assume that like since one is a passive, you'll go from the passive first. So you would go to 14, and then since one's an activated, you'll start from 14.
So the 14 and whatever I do for my Stone's Endurance subtract from that.
Yeah.
Okay. I rolled a 9, so minus 12. I only take 2.
Nice. It had very confidence in the slash, but then it realized you're not as hurt as it thought it'd be, so it's a little bit confused.
So you see my veins just pop out from my body and my muscles tense as I grin and I bear it.
Your veins have muscles.
My veins have a D4.
Yeah. All right, so Floofy Coons is done. Gara.
All right, so Gar's gonna hold up a shield, sit there and go, that owlbear's landing a lot of hits. You know what happens when you hit my friends? Pretends to click a pen. You just made the list! And I'm gonna cast Bane at first level.
I rolled an 18.
That succeeds.
It turns to you and go, no, 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 no.
Well, you can believe anything you want to believe, but Fuego 316 is gonna whip your ass. I'm gonna give Fuego a Bardic Inspiration die.
Nice. So I do believe that will be the end of your turn.
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Fuego.
All right. One owl bear toasted coming right up.
So the owlbear is within 5 feet of you.
Oh, damn it. Is it really?
Yeah, you can move back and just take one attack of op. You never know, I may miss.
And remember, like, you can use that Bardic Inspiration die to, like, raise, make you harder to hit.
Right.
I would assume during downtime, like, I would explain, like, like, hey, you can use this for these things. Yeah. It's also why, like, I'm handing them to you.
Yeah, I think we've had this before in the group.
Possibly.
All right, I'll jump back 10 feet.
Okay. 5, 10, and let me roll the attack of op.
Right.
Does a 17 hit?
It does, but can I use the die for that?
Yes,
I think as a reaction you can, yes. And whatever that number is, you add to your AC.
Add to my AC.
So roll a D8.
Okay. 7.
So
which makes it what?
22.
All right. So yeah, it misses.
My AC would be 22.
So it goes in wax, but musical song or inspiration just kind of blocks it, and it's like, what the? Roar.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
All right, so then I'll attack.
All right.
By using, I'm a big fan of Firebolt. Might as well use it.
I thought you were gonna go with some Eldritch Blast.
No, I get 2 D10s on this.
Oh, nice.
Firebolt's way better. So I got my attack is 16.
16 hits.
It's awesome. Firebolt to D10 coming at you, boy. 14 points of damage.
Nice. Very nice.
Fire genocide, bitch.
Would that be the end of your turn?
If I move back forward, that'll still give us advantage, right? But if I stay back, we won't have advantage for attacks.
Correct. If you move back forward, you'll have advantage. If you stay where you're at, Mickey will have to do his reckless thing to get advantage.
Yeah, well, I'll move back up. I'll move back up right next to him.
Okay.
Because I only moved 10 feet back.
All right. So now it's directly to Mickey's turn because Big Boy is dead, and Mickey, you have advantage.
Mickey takes a look at the finger used to give me middle finger. Think that would be nice snack. And then I go and attack.
Whoa!
18.
That went.
1, but I'm going to use my Savage Attacker to reroll that 1. 9 plus 16 damage.
Oh dear God. It's not looking so good.
It shouldn't because I'm doing my second attack.
No! Stop. Please don't.
2 natural 2s for a total of 10.
Yeah, that will miss.
However, because I'm in my Frenzied Rage, I now get to use my bonus action to make an attack.
God damn it.
A natural 17 and a natural 19.
Those would definitely hit.
You're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
I rolled a 1, so 8 damage.
Okay.
Somebody had to do that at some point.
I was trying so hard
I've
not
done it
to.
twice in this turn.
Yay! So at least I get possibly one more turn with the owlbear. I'm happy about that.
Mickey's angry.
So I'm assuming it's the owlbear's turn, right?
Yes.
All right. He's gonna look at Mickey and just dedicate this one-on-one combat to Mickey. So first attack with a 24 will hit.
Mm-hmm.
Its second, so close to another natural 20, but a 18.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right. So the beak going to be a whopping 14 damage,
I take 7.
and then the claw is going to be a whopping 13 damage.
I take 6.
And that'll be the end of the owlbear's turn.
I am bloodied, which is really just a turn on for Mickey.
Yeah, I don't think this owlbear is going to live another turn. So Gara the dragon, what do you want to do?
So both Miki and Fuego are like in between the owlbear, correct?
Correct.
I need to get some better spells because all of mine are like
AoE.
DC. Yeah, they're all AoEs, and I'm like, okay, I probably should have picked something that was like a single shot. So, Gara is just going to bring his hand up and go, delete, delete, and cast Vicious Mockery on the owlbear.
All right.
Delete, delete.
I rolled a natural 17.
Darn it.
Damn.
This owlbear will not be mocked by you.
Brother owlbear.
Cannot be mocked, but it can always be killed.
True.
Yeah.
True that.
I'm just going to use my final bardic inspiration of the day then. I'm just going to go, Brother Miki, I knew you'll kill it.
All right, Fuego.
So I have a question on this last attack. Well, it may not be, but I'm just saying. Can you use a Hellish Rebuke without it being a reaction? Because it says it's a reaction, one reaction in which take response to being damaged.
So I think you have to get hit in order to cast
You
it.
have to get hit
Yeah.
before you can cast
I'm
it.
taking a look at it right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it too. It doesn't say that it's a. It just says it's a reaction.
Yeah, if it's a it can only be as a
It doesn't say it's an action. It's a reaction.
Yeah, and
Okay,
you had used your react. I think you used your reaction on your turn.
Well, that was last
Yeah,
turn.
because you.
So yeah.
Well, yeah, and also you weren't. Were you hit at all during the
No, I
owlbears?
haven't hit yet.
Yeah, so you have to get hit in order to use it.
Right. I was kind of hoping to get hit just so I could use it.
It's kind of like counter in Pokemon.
Yeah. All right. So I'm trying to use stuff that I haven't used yet, just to use it.
Same. Same.
Right. Yeah. But of course he's like right. The owlbear's like right on top of Mickey. So.
Well, Mickey's fine. This is foreplay for him.
As he says that he's going to miss all of his attacks, and now I'm going to get double crit.
Right.
Even with the Bardic Inspiration, remember that.
Everything's going to be a 1, a 1, a 1.
Use the Bardic Inspiration die to increase that damage.
All right, so what is Fuego going to do?
The only thing I have left that I haven't used yet is poison spray.
Okay.
Also, you know what you can do?
What's that?
Move out of its threat range to provoke that attack of op. Then if it hits you, you can use your Hellish Rebuke.
True.
That is so damn true.
Hey, you're a barbarian. You're not supposed to be smart.
I mean,
Hey, there's a difference between smart and being wise. I would put that under being wise.
There.
Right.
Because it's like, hey,
that's wisdom. That's not
Yeah.
intelligence.
I
All right, so I would have probably done that anyway because I've got to use pretty much everything as a ranged spell.
Alright, so
but I didn't
then
think about that either.
I'll have you move back 10 feet to where you last were, and now I'm going to take my attack of up.
All right. Please hit me.
26?
26 hits.
Alright.
Lord, did you really get 26?
Yeah.
probably like a natural 19 or 18.
Yeah. 10 damage from its beak.
Awesome. Okay, now I would like to use Hellish Rebuke.
All right, tell me what I need to do.
A dex saving throw, 15.
Failed.
Awesome. It is 4d10 worth of hellish damage, fire and hell and brimstone coming at you. Let's see what we grow in. 30 points of damage.
It is dead.
Fuck yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
That is amazing.
Although Owlbear, cutie friend, has died.
4 d10s. I got 2 10s and a 6 and a 4. That's
All
amazing.
right. So as you guys finish up the kill, you can see off in the corner, in the right corner, a pool of glowing arcane energy starts to illuminate the arcane war paint from the owlbear and the Enti. Just comes off of them and slowly heads over there. As you guys proceed to head over to this gooey pool of arcane energy, that reminds me heavily on Ivan Ooze from, I do believe, not Ghostbusters, that was Power Rangers. Vigo from Ghostbusters reminds me of. A figure of this ooze appears with a pointy hat, long nails. It's all one color, so it's like a bluish purple arcane energy, and just looks at you guys and says, "Are you sure you want to go this route? I will find who you are and I will kill you and those who love you."
And we're like, it's what's up, man.
I really don't care who you are, voice in the sky, but I will end you for the glory of battle.
Then state your name, Nay, so I may find you and kill you myself.
I am. And then I look over to G and go, is this a trick? Should I actually do it?
Go with your gut.
My gut tells me I am Mickey Leroy Jenkins, and you shall feel my wrath.
Good luck, Mickey, finding your way out of my cave.
Well, we came in. We could easily just go out.
That's not how it works, dumbass.